Nerd Takes.
Nerd Takes.
I'm Justin.
And I'm John.
We are here to talk about kind of a pretty unique bottle, something that I was able to pick up at the wine merchant here in St. Louis. So it's a store pick, single barrel. It's called the MB Roland Uncut and Unfiltered. The distiller is MB Roland. I never heard of this before, but it's a...
I've heard of the distiller before, but I've never had anything. Yeah.
So I was just kind of wandering in there. I like to wander into liquor stores sometimes, and there,
peruse.
I was meeting somebody at Fallon's, and I was like, I'll just.
Okay.
I was there early, I didn't want to sit at the bar. But
Of course,
anyway,
you're going to go to the liquor store that's closed.
So I was like, I'll go check the liquor store. So I'm asking for certain things. You have it, whatever. And he's like, you should try this. It's a pick of ours, and it's a corn whiskey. And I was like, I'll try anything once. And I was very, very impressed. So I was like, I'll get a bottle. I bought a bottle right there.
Did you buy anything else on the trip? Did you find anything else in the store?
That
was it.
Okay. Yeah.
They
had other things, but I was like, I'll just take one of these guys. So MB Roland Distillery is a complete, what they call grain to glass craft distillery located in Pembroke, Christian County, Kentucky. They say that we're actually outside of town and affectionately refer to our exact location as downtown St. Elmo. Where they use local white corn to hand make each of their products, ranging from our very unique distillation barrel proof Kentucky bourbon to their naturally flavored Kentucky pink lemonade. They didn't have the pink lemonade at the wine merchant, sadly, but I would have
tried that.
This is bottle 69 of 84. I'm sorry, I'm a small child. I'm a small child.
You're a child.
The proof is 114.2. The mash bill is 95% corn.
It's a corn whiskey.
And 5% malt. The awards, though, this won the 2023 Ascot Gold
This actual
medal.
bottle?
This particular...
This particular pick?
I don't know if it's this pick.
Or it just...
But it's this...
It's the MB Roland corn whiskey.
Yeah,
Got
maybe
it.
this mash,
Got
but
it.
maybe not this store pick. So it'd be like getting Buffalo Trace, but not the Buffalo Trace store pick.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
This costs $50.
I like it.
So I feel like it's pretty good. I've got tasting notes from this particular bottle, but I'm sorry, this mash bill or whatever, but like not this actual bottle because it's a store pick, obviously. So it's going to be slightly different, but we can compare it to like what the normal one is, the non-store pick.
So they have like a normal kind of corn whiskey barrel proof offering, and then this is just a store pick of that.
Yes.
In the same guise of like an Elijah Craig barrel proof, and then
I think it's just like
store
ECBP.
picks. Got it. Okay. Cool.
From what I could gather on the internet.
Yeah. And the whole grain to glass concept, the first thought that I had was Starlight does the same thing because it started out as a farm, and then they started making spirits. So same vein as that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right, so on the nose, the first thing I picked up, and I said this kind of before we started, was that this smells like when you walk into a distillery and you're doing a tour behind the scenes.
Oh,
and you're like,
I got
it's got kind of like obviously it's the
you
corn.
Stick your head in the vats,
and you can smell the vats that are just cooking.
Yeah,
but it's also got kind of like a cellar smell to it. Like I don't know, musty is not the right word,
funk.
but
a
little bit of funk,
basement funk.
Yeah. But at the same time, I also get sweetness after that.
Yeah, you definitely get the corn and the sweetness of the corn on that. But I have you with the kind of distillery smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love going to a distillery. Like, I think the smells
they smell fantastic in
so good. I could just wander around there. I don't even need to drink anything. Just, I'm like thinking distinctly of being in Rabbit Hole or when we were in Angel's Envy. And they take you like to the back part, and they've got all the open vats, and you're just intoxicating. Okay, what do you got on the nose? Or I'm sorry, on the palate.
So it's almost like a baked bread, and then malt. I don't know why, but like I get malt on it, or just that flavor. I know I don't think that there's no malt in it, but yeah. Interesting.
No, it's 5% malt. So there's
okay,
malt
yeah, but I get the malt. It shines through somehow. Even though
I think
it's
got
5%.
like it's got leather to it. It's got like a little bit of a richness of flavor too. Like it's not just all. It's actually not super sugary at all. Like I mean, there is sweetness in there, but it's not overpowering. It's not like a Maker's Mark.
Right.
It's a little
or
bit,
just like your typical almost like a typical bourbon can have more sweetness than this does, which is interesting.
It is yeasty. It is.
Yes.
It is bread.
See, that's the bread
Yeah.
that it's the yeasty. Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the finish? I know where it's kind of just happening right now, but I think it's actually pretty impressive. Like,
It is actually pretty impressive. It's a little bit of a roller coaster where you think it's like I just thought it was gone, and now it's kind of creeping back up.
Right.
And like some warmth, some heat, and it's interesting because like some finishes are like right here in the back of your throat. This one's in my chest.
I couldn't figure out how long this was long this was barreled.
Okay, so the
I don't know what the
stated.
age statement is on it.
Oh,
At least I
fine.
couldn't track that down. It may be somewhere. Well, according to Breaking Bourbon, on the nose it says caramel, charred oak, butterscotch, vanilla, toasted marshmallow, rich and inviting.
I didn't get any of that sweetness.
No, I mean, no, I don't really think there. I mean, there is sweetness to it, but I'm not getting any of those specific notes.
Like the toasted marshmallow. Again, you mentioned Makers. Like
That's marshmallow.
That's marshmallow,
That is
yeah.
creme brulee for sure. But on the palate, it does say creamy caramel, vanilla, charred oak, leather, rice spice, and it says
All right.
slightly youthful. But I mean, I did get leather.
yeah,
sure.
I can see that.
And I did get some of the spices
And
as
the
well.
rice spice, yeah.
And there's a
Now
little
that
bit of sweetness to it.
I added water and definitely got a little bit of that too.
Now, as far as the finish, it says vanilla, creamy caramel, rice spice, mouth enveloping heat, which I would think. I think that means like it's moving around in your mouth at different areas.
Not in a bad way.
And it ends ends on a lingering note of dry oak and heat,
Okay,
which I would agree.
that I can see.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to give it a rating. Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready. You go ahead.
Okay, so $50 for a bottle like this, and I think with it being such a unique taste, I'm actually going to rate this higher than perhaps I should. And I haven't had a lot of corn,
I don't
whiskeys.
think I've had maybe one.
Maybe one other one, but this is a very, very good bottle. And if someone was like, "I've never had a corn whiskey," or "I want to try something
different.
I
Bourbon,
would say
bourbon adjacent.
let's give
Yeah.
this a go. I think you actually might really be shocked at how tasty this is. So I'm gonna say, Schweddy Luke.
7.5.
I think that's a pretty good
Okay.
score. I think this is a solid bottle. And I'm happy to have it for $50. It's actually pretty
For
solid.
$50, it is quite solid. I mean, and I added water, took a sip. The finish is still kind of just there. It just kind of lingers.
Yeah.
It doesn't really fade away. It's just a slow fade. I was gonna go Empire Luke. So
Really?
6.5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's surprisingly good. Different. Not what you're used to. And
Yeah.
you know that going in because it's a corn whiskey. So like I didn't have any illusions on like, oh, this is going to taste like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or something like that. But
No.
no, I like it.
But
It's
it is kind of spicy. It's kind of hot, and it's kind of like
Which is why you like it.
a different, but it's got a different flavor profile to it.
Yeah.
And it's hard to explain until you have a corn whiskey, but like it's
Similar to a wheat whiskey of like they're it's close, but it's just different.
Yeah.
And it's again, it's whether you like that or not.
I'm just
I can see some bourbon people that you give this to and they don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Just because it's too far gone, it's too far off, and then again, some people like you. Wow, this is
I like
pretty
different
good.
things. I'm gonna say funk again. Like it's got that funkiness
does have
to
a
it,
funk
and
to it.
I'm kind of here for it.
You're here
I
for
will
the
tell you
funk.
this that I wouldn't. You couldn't have more than one pour of this. I think in a night. I think this is a good, like maybe a change of pace, something different, maybe a one offer for the evening. But I don't think.
Yeah, you're not drinking this bottle all night.
I'm not going to say you're doing 3 pours of this in
No.
one evening.
No,
At least
I agree.
At least I wouldn't. Oh man, producer
Oh,
Justin's face is
he's ready.
fantastic. Yeah.
I strongly disagree. I would sip on this all night.
Would you really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. I really like this. I picked up vanilla right off the bat. So that was interesting. But I also have a sweet tooth, so I'm thinking maybe that might be part of it. Like
I also just got done drinking a vanilla smoothie, so maybe that's what
that could
could have been it. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, no. But I don't know. This is I literally wrote down it's hot, but it's not too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like a high heat, but this is actually like right in my. It's a little above my wheelhouse, but perfectly fine. I would sip on this for a while. And then when you said it tastes like it smells like a distillery, the moment I put it to my nose, it brought back a memory of when we walked into Maker's Mark with the vats in the back and
Yep.
that very strong smell.
Totally.
That's right where it took me back to. So I gave it an 8.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
It probably would have been sweaty, Luke, but then you said $50 and I literally wrote it down. I said $50. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. 8.5. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. I mean, again, this is something very different and unique, and I think I'd for $50, man, give it a shot.
Hard to beat.
Even if you don't like it, someone you know will
Someone
really
someone
like
you
it.
like it. Yeah, someone you know will like it and drink it.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, give it a shot. MB Roland.
And be rolling.
Dirt takes.
Dirt takes.